Oh hey, we're going to the Goodwill Bins, and our friends just pulled up outside our house, and I think they rented a bigger car so we can fit more stuff. Yep, look, lots of room for bringing back trash. It's raining. Oh hey.
Hey.
How are you?
Fine.
Are you ready to dig through trash?
Yes.
Are you ready to dig through trash?
Yes.
Am I sitting here?
Yes, I rented a vehicle for us to put all the trash in.
Let's go. Look at this giant TV. What's that, like 10 inches?
I don't know.
When I walked in this Wendy's to get some breakfast, there's this Nerf ball sitting here, and you guys know me, I like Nerf. I spotted it real quick. And then when I was at the counter checking out, he's like, would you like to buy a cookie, sir? If you buy a cookie, you get a free Nerf shot, and if you make the shot, you get a free Frosty. I was like, yes, absolutely. Is that what you said? Where's the lock? Right here, sir. Oh, bro, I got this. I'm gonna granny toss it, because we have to get it. Did you get your picture?
Yes, ma'am.
I went a little quick. This is for the Frosty, Hannah.
I'm scared.
The ball's too light. Rip. If you buy a cookie, you get a free shot. My man Nathan just asked it, if I get 2 cookies, can I get 2 shots? If he gets 2 shots and makes it, then he gets 2 Frosties. This is very complicated. It almost feels like gambling. Come on, Nathan. Oh. This is for all our honor.
I get 2 shots though.
Yeah, I know. Oh, it's so light, right?
I know. It is. Oh.
Boo. We all suck. Let's just go buy 50 more cookies. We've been to this Bins a lot. Goodwill, Clarksville, Indiana. I always have to work hard not to say Tennessee because that's in the other direction. Nathan, you ready? You ready to dig through some trash?
Yes.
You know, you've been here like 3 times with us now, and every time I tell these guys, I'm gonna get Nathan's opinion when we leave and ask him how he likes it on camera, so you know, because you know, you went to your first Bins with us, but I always forget to ask. So remind me when we leave, you need to look at this camera and tell them what you think after your 3rd, 4th trip here.
I will. I will tell them exactly what I think.
I mean, obviously you like it because you're back.
Oh, dude, I fucking love you.
Heck yeah. Like that. Big stickers. Doc.
I'm for real getting that. Yeah, I mean, it's just, I want to wear it.
I have hit a pocket of vintage. I'm so excited. I just pulled these beautiful babies. Giorgio Folina. They're beautiful color. They have a lot of staining though. They are gonna need some very hefty OxyClean bathing, which I can do. So I'm very excited to get this. Got a bunch more of like these 90s shorts as well. Some riveted by Lee, some Riders, some distressed Levi's too. So pretty excited.
David, you tried to cram 6,000 VHS in the back of your rental car?
It would get, I have to go in all of the back of it.
We should take the rental car back with the VHS still in it. Oh man, that's a rip. I'm not even gonna mess with it for parts because I've got too much of that already. Is it in there? It is. All right, we'll take the Blu-ray. We're stacking Blu-ray right now.
Oh my gosh, what great timing. Spring has sprung, which means that it is time to start selling summer stuff. And I just hit a little pocket of vintage swimsuits. Tiny itty bitty yellow polka dot bikini, except it's a 1-piece, which I'm not mad at. The top of the 1-piece. Little neon green number. Some definitely swim team attire. Definitely gonna get this. yellow one though.
Check out what Nathan just found. Jello Jigglers Mold. Now it does have Disney on it, so it can't be that old, but it's old enough, and I think I know somebody who wants it. So we're gonna get that. Also, I've been finding some Nerf stuff. Yeah, more married, for sure. I want them all the mega blocks. Oh, mega block now.
Okay, I dug deeper and found an even better swimsuit than the yellow polka dot bikini. Oh, vintage kid size Pocahontas one piece. It's gonna be way too small for any adult, but I have to get it and either try to sell it as a kid size or turn it into a bikini somehow.
I told her, I was like, man, I can't believe it on whatnot, and then you'll put that video.
Yeah.
I was like, man, that's right up their alley.
I'm excited to try it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know if it'll fit us too well or not, but it'll be worth trying.
Yeah.
Do you need a new rewinder?
Oh, yes, I do. For my VHS tapes.
There you go.
So I can watch Ninja Scroll Resurrection.
I'm getting a little bit of deja vu from last week. Last week I found like a tiny pocket of like light wash vintage Levi's. There were like 4 or 5 of them. I was pretty excited about it. Somebody got like half of them and I got a few of them, which is great. But today I got the whole pocket. We got shorts, all 90s. Beautiful, little early 2000s, late 90s, just all light wash Levi's. Now last week's little pocket that I found were not in great shape. I'm really, really hoping that today they will be in good shape. They look okay to me so far.
Look, easier, come closer. Easier. Have you ever seen my Grinch impression?
No.
See if I can get my big calves in it. I think you're gonna appreciate this. Now watch. It's all in the belly. You're a mean one, Mr. Grinch.
You look just like Jim Carrey.
That looks like a Bratz doll. Yeah, this is leg. Is this? I'm not actually sure. I mean, I know it's supposed to be a Bratz doll, but I don't know if it's fake or what. That's pretty busted. I'll still take it to Hannah.
You didn't.
Rip.
Oh no. These are hard to fix. Oh yeah, she's done. I'll still take her.
Is her feet missing?
Look at these $1.50 stickers, thousands of them. There's a whole other roll. If you guys watched my last episode, you'll know I've got about 7,000 VHS, etc. at a price for my antique mall. These might be useful, but also that's super useful. Now I know why they rented a car to come to the bins today. They've already got 3 carts full. What are y'all doing, you hoarders? You're a hoarder. Admit
Yes,
it.
yes, I'm a hoarder.
Say it.
I am. Can't admit it.
Yeah, but look at my cart compared to hers.
That you haven't even got through your stuff yet. No, I don't want to hear it.
I'm just going to tell everyone that these are all your carts.
Yeah.
So let me introduce you to the best thing that we're going to find today.
Look down. Give that
It's beautiful.
ornate beauty a look.
I was going to say, if you weren't getting it, we'd be hanging that at the shop, I think.
What it is?
Exactly.
Still wearing it backwards.
Yes, look left and call. It's in between rounds and I found a hoop and some maracas, and they're yellow, so those are gonna go replace maracas I have on my music wall. But I've also already found, well, a hula hoop, but a bigger hoop. That's a good sized one. So my grandmother's looking for some of these. Plus I want some at the shop, so that's good. We need all different sizes. Bro, they're yellow, look.
Oh, nice. I found a nice Harley Davidson shirt.
Oh, wow, nice. Half a Beyblade arena.
Yeah.
So they only brought out one row this time, which pretty much means it's time to leave. Normally they replace 1, 2, 3 whole rows of stuff. But that means they're getting low on stuff, and there's not likely to be a lot more for the rest of the day. But I did find a little bit this rotation. This is just like a model staircase. It might go to something specific, but tell me it doesn't look a little like Warhammer-ish, right? Like it could go on a setup for tabletop games and stuff. That's why I'm gonna buy it, looking for that kind of thing. I also found this copy of Microsoft Access 2000, and there are sold cops for like 70 bucks, so I'll take it.
I found some little electronic hand device.
I thought it was a Video Now player at first, but I don't guess it is.
I don't even know what year this comes from.
We'll have to look it up. What else you got? What's this?
Oh, to practice my soccer kicking skills.
Nathan did find this bag of Hot Wheel. I'm not gonna get them all, but I'm gonna pick out a couple for my nephew. That one's neat. Ooh, the Jeep is cool. See, I'm trying to decide what he'd like. That's like Burger King. Ooh, that's dope. That's getting got. Kodak. I might get that for me. Yeah. Let's get that one. Oh, baby. Zip it up. The zipper's there. Heck yeah.
Robert Pattinson.
I really want this Nerf Coating, especially since these almost always fall off, but it's there. It's like a rangefinder. This thing is jammed. I can usually bring them back to life though. It was jammed because they put the aftermarket darts in it that didn't fit. I almost guarantee it'll work now. Oh, the clip was in backwards. Fixed it. You missed my genius. Someone put aftermarket darts in it that didn't fit. A bag full of Mega Blocks, but there's also a nice bandana in there. But it's not really as many Mega Blocks as I'd hope to come home with, but it's enough. I'll take what I can get. I'm pretty sure the last time we were here I bought a pair of Maracas. These are going to replace those. I was able to, over the span of the whole day, find this Nerf blaster complete, which is funny because this is just about the most common one. But I don't have it in my collection right now because I'm kind of starting over. Then a Nerf strap, super vintage hat. I'm gonna get that.
Is that Mr. GoPro or something?
Yes, sir, it is.
Okay, yeah, I've never seen one. Oh shit.
Yeah, I mean, you're welcome to.
No, I don't have to touch it. I hadn't seen it before.
Yeah,
that's pretty neat.
That's one of the newest ones.
Oh, okay.
They look a little bit different than they used to.
How much memory you got in there?
I think, well, the memory's removable, so what I got in there now is 256 gigabytes,
that's good.
Quarter of a terabyte, yeah. But you can put as much as you got in there.
Now, what kind of money is that?
When it was new, this is the second newest one, and when almost every year when the new one comes out, they're like 600. But by the time you come around to buy one, you can usually get them for $350.
Okay.
I think right now, if you went and bought this one, it'd be about 300 bucks.
Yeah, good. Thanks.
Yes, sir. Empty box. Now, I grabbed this puzzle thing because I've been putting this kind of stuff on my Rubik's shelf, and I think that's gonna go on my Rubik's shelf. That's not the only thing going on the Rubik's shelf. I'll show you when we get back to the shop something that someone else found me and gave me. It's missing pieces, but it belongs on the Rubik's shelf. Nathan gets the video game badge today because he found Huey 2, Super Huey 2, and you said you paid for this when you were younger.
Yeah, when I had it when I was younger. Thing is, I think it was like $15 or $20 then.
And it's still worth 10, 15 bucks now.
Yeah.
But it's all there?
Yeah, it's all here. It's got
Now, is it floppy or what is it?
It's the A drive floppy.
Oh,
the
yeah,
hard
yeah.
one. Yeah.
Proper floppy.
Yeah.
Let's say floppy a few more times.
Floppy,
floppy, floppy.
Oh,
yeah.
it is.
There it is. That's awesome. I'm glad it's all there.
Yeah, no,
I've had more luck with old video games here than I have any other bins. I've found a bunch of CDI games, a bunch of stuff like that.
like where everything's there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy.
High
you
five.
know what would have been really nice?
What's that?
Is when I was younger, if I would have had the instruction manual, because I crashed so much.
Yeah.
That's all I remember is crashing.
That's awesome.
Oh, well, I might have been too young to read these.
Oh, they're like...
Yeah, it's like you probably could have became a real pilot reading this stuff back then.
I just found find of the day. This is a giant roll of grass paper, 50 inches by 99 inches. That's awesome grass. So what I'm gonna do with this, actually, this is gonna be the base for my super giant, awesome Thomas the Tank build. So you're not gonna see this for a long time, but believe me, that's the best buy of the day. I keep trying to leave, but I get caught up in more bike bag. So I've been collecting bike stuff for my little bike workshop. And it's not waterproof, but it's water resistant. That's a water resistant zipper. So this will probably end up going on someone else's bike at my shop. And then there's some people here that watch the channel. Nice to meet you guys. They know I've been trying to collect a kit bashing kit of model parts, so they've been handing me this. So I need to add this to my bag. But this grass paper. We filled this bad boy up. Look at this. All right, I guess let's squeeze it in there.
I might have to wear my hat while I drive.
Ooh, the hula hoop.
Where's this at while I drive?
That's old right there.
Come on down and get you some muffles. Muffles. Backer. I don't even know what he's saying.
It's so full.
And they still have stuff to bring out too.
I didn't even mean to buy that wooden thing. It's mine now. I want this to go and last.
For like handles?
Yeah, something. Pool sticks, probably pool sticks.
But you need the bottle.
Yeah, but I'm just gonna hang stuff from it on my shelves.
This would be good to put your film containers.
How many is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. How many Dragon Balls are there? Is it 8 or 9 or 12? I can't remember. I might put my Dragon Balls on it, bro.
Yeah, go.
And that's not a euphemism.
Wooden knuckles.
Look, they have 1, 2, 3, 4 giant bags. If you hadn't rented this vehicle, we'd be swimming home.
Oh yeah. They would be hosing stuff. Thing is, like, we've got to bring a U-Haul bin up here.
Yeah, just get like 4 or 5 of those bins.
That, or I've got to talk to John and see if he'll just let me borrow the box truck.
Yeah.
Up for the weekend, one weekend.
Oh, that'd be dope.
He will, dude.
Yeah.
Like, you know how much.
I lied. She has 4 bags, 4, 5, 6 bags. Y'all have fun. Cram it in there. I ain't really got nothing breakable, so.
What?
Hello?
Skynet's alive.
My bags are not that full, so they're very crammable.
Cram them.
I wonder if we should shut this and cram them from the front.
Maybe. That might be a good idea.
Those are the only times.
This guy bought a media box like we did on our last episode. I hope he's getting some good stuff. Yeah. I'm more worried about my grass paper.
You may want to put that.
You could probably put that across our lap.
Yeah. Take this back.
No.
Okay, we're addicts. We stopped back by after lunch for one more round before we go home. I didn't really get anything like life-changing last round, so I got one more chance for redemption. I did it. It was worth coming back just for this. That's actually a Furby, and I don't have a single one of these. Let's go. That's a McDonald's run of Furbies that I don't even have one of.
I think it's a tent.
Oh, nice. And a Beyblade case?
Yes, Beyblade case. What is this?
That's a Furby.
What? Hi.
I don't have this one. I don't really do white socks, but this rug is pretty awesome. Let's talk about Let's talk about the Goodwill Bins real quick. So this is, how many times have you been with me now?
This is my third.
Third time here.
Yeah, third time.
And you went to the one in Phoenix with me once?
Yes.
So you have a pretty good understanding, at least better than some watching, how this kind of compares to the one in Phoenix. But do you remember the one in Phoenix?
Yes, I remember the one. I was sober.
So how does it compare to this then, do you think?
Oh man, like it's like playing Pee-wee ball and Major League Baseball. Major League Baseball being Arizona.
Right.
Like,
well, like people watch this and they're seeing us get pretty good deals at this Bins, and it is okay. I am definitely happy with it. I definitely thought things were gonna be worse, but it does make me miss Phoenix.
Yeah, no, it's, I mean, for what it is, it's really good. But
yeah.
Obviously, every time I come, I buy stuff.
Well, Hannah's been having much better luck here with clothes than just about anywhere. Even back in Phoenix. Like every time we get here, I'm like digging for an hour and don't find nothing, and I turn around, she's got 2 carts full.
Is she finding like vintage type stuff?
Everything. She's finding vintage and then stuff to do her custom work with.
I was gonna say, because most people here get hand-me-down, so things are being handed down from the 70s until now, and
right.
getting donated.
I mean, that is an interesting point I never really thought about. Here, everybody's lived here for 200 years. In Phoenix, everyone that ever goes there and donates something to Goodwill just moved there last week. So it's, I don't know, it's a little different. There's a lot more grandma's closet stuff here than Phoenix.
Yeah.
Good point.
And a lot of the people that was, well, there's a lot of people dying around here.
Yeah. From the Goodwill Bins straight back to the shop just the way I like it. I gotta put all this stuff away right now. Hula hoop, why did I buy this? You'd be surprised how good of a building material hula hoops can be. I've used them to make custom green screens before. I've used them for a lot of stuff. But I mean, if the kids come by and want to play with it, more than welcome. 1 vintage hat, 2 whole Nerf guns, 1 whole bag of Mega Blocks. I really need to figure out a better storage solution for those because I'm getting to where I have a whole bunch of them and they're all just kind of scattered about on the floor in my storage room right now. I don't know where I'm gonna put this stuff yet. Probably over on my vinyl cutting station. I'm just kind of putting crafty stuff over there just so it has a staging area for now. Really my one money-making find today. Probably 50, 60 bucks in there. I need to come up with some sort of model making storage bin for stuff like this because that's perfect for some tabletop stuff for sure. If anybody knows specifically what that's from, I'd love to hear in the comments below. I'll show you in a second where I'm gonna put those. 2 HDMI cables. Those go right there. 1 Blu-ray, been buying all the Blu-ray up. I didn't even mean to buy this Nancy Drew game. I meant to look it up. These are not typically valuable, but we grabbed it. Cars for the nephew. Absolute glorified nonsense. Now let me explain to you why I bought this green paper. Some of you might have an okay idea. All these cool transitions you keep seeing on my videos, I do them with this paper right here with the spray paint. And it's $1 per one of these. You can buy it in bulk and get it a little bit cheaper, but at any rate, not super cost effective, though. I mean, I've been paying up for it because I like them. So maybe I can do it with markers instead of spray paint and zoom in a little bit more. You can see it's not as bright a color green, but I can still make it work. A viewer of the channel found this for me. It's a Rubik's Cube where like it's a puzzle with magnets and it's missing some. I would love to find a whole one of these because I've never seen this, but we'll keep it on the Rubik's shelf until then. And then this right here, find of the day. It even says on it for model making, road races, home decoration, greeting cards, doll houses, all kinds of stuff. This is the grass for a train set, for a model train set. I gotta get a table though to build that on. And then I bought this rug right here to go under my drum set. Let's go see how this is gonna look. If this is gonna work for me at all. It had a little bit of a hole in it, but otherwise it wasn't dirty or in too bad a shape. A quick look at it. before I put the drum set back on. I dig that right there. Now, all right, drum set has a rug. So if you know anything about playing drums, you pretty much gotta put one down there or you're gonna be sliding around. Now here's the pair of maracas I do have, and they're handmade, so they're cool, but they're both just kind of like a different size and kind of a different sound. And being that these are yellow, I'm pretty happy with those, though they're gonna need like their own hangers. Ooh. But I got a new set of maracas for the music wall. I do this like every week. I'm just a little bit more ashamed every time, but Nerf stuff, just piling up there for now. Eventually, gonna get a big piece of pegboard, I think, for now, until I get more shelves, because I need to go all the way out here with shelves. So this space right here would hold a nice piece of pegboard, yellow, with my Nerf collection on it. So that's probably gonna happen in the next week or so. Pretty excited about that. But for now, they're on the floor. I did this little bit of work here off camera. This is my vinyl cutter, you know, good X-Acto blades, bad X-Acto blades. It's really just supposed to be the station for my vinyl cutter, but I'm kind of just like staging other crafty things, button maker over there. And then like these, I'll probably add some storage up here and keep that kind of thing. But yeah, hoops for embroidery and such, other crafty projects. They're just gonna be there for now. Hoping to get kind of every size of those because it's something we'll use around here. Comment below for sure if you know about Spin Out, a puzzle to make your head spin. I'm not gonna open this thing and play with it right now, but it's got some interesting turny, fiddly stuff that I think definitely belongs here on what I guess we should call the puzzle shelf, but I have been calling the Rubik's shelf. I am gonna put this thing on there. It's really just, it's not that hard of a puzzle. Like I can definitely see how it would be solved, but it makes you think a little bit. It's just magnet. It's just, you know, all of them have to be facing the same way. So you think, oh, okay, yellow, but then now, oh, black and red. So it has to be something like this. Black there, yellow here. You get the idea. But that definitely belongs there on the Rubik's shelf. Now we gotta make room for this. Just go in there for now. We'll think about how to organize you later. I've been a little bit particular about what kind of puzzle stuff goes on that puzzle shelf. Yeah, Rubik's, anything Rubik's branded that I don't have, I want on there. But the other puzzle stuff, I really want to like it or really want to not understand what it is so I can play with it. Because like, you know those metal hoop tricks you used to get like Cracker Barrel stuff? I don't want all that on there. I'm not looking for any of that. I find a lot of it, believe me, at the thrift. But more like Rubik's Cubes movie slidey things. That's what's going on there. What else do we have? Today's only bit of bike gear. I doubt this will end up on one of my bikes because I have a nice one, but a lot of this stuff really isn't for me as much as like Hannah's bike and other people's bikes. You see our whole bike collection back here. 3 of them aren't even ours. It's friends that have been coming through and riding with us, so if they wanna, what do you call that bag? A middle bar bag? I've got 2 extra ones now, so. And then the crown jewel for the Furby shelf. I cannot believe that I've never come across a single one of these. Now, these are my normal Furbies, and if you've been watching for a while, you're gonna know this, but the rest of you don't know. I have most of the McDonald's Furbies as well, including but not limited to the keychain collection from both England and from America, or from Britain. I don't know exactly where it did all reach, those Furby keychains, but I've got them. And there's a bunch of more of this McDonald's stuff, like this one, that goes here, but I've never found one of these shell Furbies from McDonald's. Yes! And then the Blu-ray that I got today, go ahead and put it on the stack of media. If you didn't watch our last episode where we brought home all that media, you need to go watch it now because it was wild. And I think that's mostly my stuff. Now let's hear from Hannah a little bit.
Okay, I got a lot of stuff. I got 5 bags of clothing today, which I'm very excited. I got it all spread out on the table with all their like things. Got some overalls today. Definitely a highlight of today was all of these Levi's that I got. I cannot explain to you enough how much I need light wash Levi's for the custom jeans that I make. So the thrift delivered today. Very excited. Probably my favorite thing I got today out of everything was this little yellow one-piece vintage swimsuit. The yellow polka dot knot bikini. It's very cute. And then the Pocahontas bikini, or one piece that I got as well. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it yet, but I couldn't leave it behind. It was just too cute. The last little bit of things that I got though was actually quite exciting. Got a good hefty pile of like vintage corsets and negligees. I love picking up all of the like vintage underwear pieces. There's just some really cool corsets and lace work that you can get. Corsets are pretty popular right now, so I wanted to definitely snag up as many of those as I could. This was probably the prettiest of it. It's very like French maid vibe going on here. Very cool. And I did end up picking up a few things for myself. Got a nice little cozy sweater. And this little baby I'm very excited to wear whenever it warms up a little bit, which is very soon.
All right, Josh, come check out my new rug.
Yeah. Oh, did you get a new one of these TVs?
Yeah, well, it's the other one I had. Okay, here's my rug.
I want it.
Look close at it.
Yeah, it's Marvel and DC fighting each other.
Yeah, isn't it crazy?
That's awesome.
At first I was like, it was DC, and they're like, wait, no, it's Marvel. And I was like, holy crap, it's both.
Yeah, that was the first thing I saw was Plastic Man and Green Lantern, but then I saw Thor right here.
Thor's the giveaway. I'm on top of Captain America, but now my drum set won't slide around.
Oh yeah, that's awesome. Oh, then you got Yellow Jacket.
Yeah.
Fighting, I forget his name.
It's a cheapy little rug, but I got it at the Goodwill.
Really? Iron Man. Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, I'm pretty happy about it. I'm going to go ahead and talk about the $5 store this week. I didn't really film a bunch while I was there, but if you guys have been watching recently, you'll know that I have been going to what is effectively an Amazon return store that sells every single item for $5. Every episode almost, or at least every week, I've went on the weekends when they restock with new stuff. And I'm compiling a bunch of things from there. And the reason I'm putting this clip in is I think there's gonna be some people that have some interest because they've been watching us just buy light fixture after sink faucet after home remodeling good. And at some point there's gonna be some home remodeling content on this channel, and I'll have this footage to go back and say, this is where we bought this kind of thing. Plus you guys will know what kind of stuff you can go get at one of these stores. Our store is called Give Me a 5. There's plenty of other stores like it that do the Amazon returns thing. And of course, they don't just have Amazon returns, they have Walmart returns and stuff like that. But this one's actually not for me. We've been replacing all the lights in the house we're living in. And my buddy, after seeing it, said, I need some new back porch lights. I need 2 matching ones. And I said, I'll buy the next one that shows up, but it might be some weeks before it does. Well, that made me a liar, because here's a matching set of back porch lights. Nice black ones. I'm not gonna take them out because it's impossible to get the styrofoam back in. Now, Nerf stuff shows up at that $5 store all the time. And I don't usually buy it because it's not usually worth it, because for me, I typically get it at the thrift way cheaper. But I was very intrigued by this piece. This is some manner of what I feel like is not even a Nerf knockoff, but like a Nerf gun actually made by Nerf, but not labeled by them, sold cheaper to someone else for some other reason. But what it had is these really, really nice, high quality, I've never seen before, Nerf attachments, right? That are compatible with regular Nerf rails. So I bought this gun basically for these 2 things, and for the rail add-ons. Like, look how nice that is. And it's gonna fit on my other Nerf stuff. So I bought it for that, and then it also comes with some Nerf darts. So that was a great $5 buy, but really just for the Nerf darts alone. And then, again, faucets. This one might actually go up in the shop here, because it's a single post faucet. I've been needing something like this because the sink here in our shop bathroom is just kind of small and not ideal. The sink's fine, the faucet sucks. So this one's gonna fit good. All the parts are there. Happy about that. I'm getting to the point where I have about 15 or 20 faucets, which is way more than I need right now. But you'd be surprised, like I need 8 or 9. I just don't quite have the ones for the right place. So now I can kind of lay them all out at once and just decide all at once. I'm gonna go do a day of plumbing. I'm gonna replace this one with that one and that one with this one. And then I believe the last thing, perhaps the last thing that I bought, let me see if this is, there's two more things. This is a slidey rail, I don't know what you call these. I'm trying to see if there's a flexible curtain rod. There you go. So this is perfect because you guys have been watching for a while are gonna know that we have a clawfoot tub at the house we're living in, and it doesn't really have a great way to mount a curtain. This is still not really the ideal way. The ideal way is a hoop curtain rod, and we don't have one of those, and they're just so terribly expensive. So this is plenty of length here that I can take this cable out basically and mount it in the shape of the tub, and then put these little pulley rolly things on there, and we'll have a curtain rod. That's great. Not to mention, this is kind of an expensive setup here. I bought one of these things for our van. I had a little curtain in the back of one of our van builds, and it was expensive. So that was nice to find for $5. Last thing, actual last thing, and I bought these because they were in a pair. Together, these are actually worth 30, 40 bucks, something like that. Buffy and Angel. Buffy toys in actually pretty good condition. There's a surprising number of toys there today. Those are the only ones I came away with because I'll put those on eBay for 30, 40 bucks. If you guys haven't been doing the Amazon returns thing, I do suggest you look around and see if there is one near you, because they're popping up like weeds. They're almost like Dollar Generals at this point. There's a new one there, there's a new one there. And who knows how long that kind of thing is gonna last, you know? Maybe it's here to stay. Maybe it's just not sustainable when it goes away. I don't know. I don't know a lot about exactly how it's all working, but I do know that on Saturdays and Sundays for us, we get some great $5 deals. So I'm happy about it. I got the homies by the shop today, and they're gonna give us their first reaction on the yellow shells. How do you feel?
I feel a bit overwhelmed.
All right, well, go up close and tell us something that you immediately recognize.
Power Rangers for the very first original season.
Do you remember having any of this when you were a kid?
No, I wasn't allowed to. I grew up in a very strict Christian environment.
It was one of those like Harry Potter is the devil,
Yes. Power Rangers are the devil.
What about you guys? You guys see anything?
Oh god, the amount of Furbies.
Yeah, I had almost all of this stuff when I was like your age, so it's a little bit before you.
You want to know something really funny though about this? Do you remember when the Fox Kids Club had the competition? You draw a picture, send it in.
Yeah.
Marcus and Matthew Long that I homeschooled with both won first and second place of that.
Really?
Yeah, they went to their house way out in Nortonville, Kentucky to give them all this stuff. So they had everything, dude.
Really? So like they won a bunch of this stuff as the prize.
They won every toy that was out at that time.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it was crazy, man. No, they brought it over. Like my mom wasn't totally against Power Rangers.
Right.
But they brought the stuff over, dude. They had everything.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it was
That's a lot of
crazy.
yo-yos.
Get you look, play with one. You know how to yo-yo? Are you a professional yoer?
I played one.
Everyone picks up the hardest yo-yo. That thing is hard.
I know.
And it's also the string's as tall as you are, so it's ripped for you.
Oh my god.
I see a small Pog collection.
Look, a small Pog collection. Like, this is my Pog collection, and that's all the branded stuff. All the unbranded stuff's the knockoff.
Oh, and I just now saw all of these.
Yeah, that's a growing collection. It's not just Rubik's, it's like other puzzles too. All right, let's see it.
I know how to play a yo-yo.
It's so cool seeing like one of them old duelist things from.
I tried to tell you.
Only dog walks.
This all needs to go somewhere or get sold one. Like
Oh my god.
there's almost 4,000. There's almost 4,000 video games sitting there in front of you.
Where the IKEA bags from?
IKEA, $1 a piece. Perfect storage solution.
$1 a piece?
Yeah.
Is this a Beyblade arena?
Yep. Y'all need a Beyblade arena? All right, kid. This is your shot. Show the internet what you got.
Oh wait.
There's been a lot of talks about faucets and sinks on this channel lately, so let's make the next topic of this conversation actually about a sink. I got a message from a high school friend, Sam. She was at the Goodwill, actually really close to the shop, and sent me a picture of a sink, just like the one I said that I've been looking for on this channel. And sure enough, it's like all here, brand new, unopened, for 25 bucks. This is I keep calling them basin sinks, but whatever it is, it's a utility sink, like a janitor closet utility sink. We have one actually for our bathroom sink at home, because we're always working on stuff there and whatnot, or we were, so we thought we could use a utility sink at home. But I want one here, and I've been thinking about bringing that one over here, but now there's no need, because I just bought one for 25 bucks. Let's see how awful this faucet is. It's okay though, if it's awful, I know where there's about 10 more. Well, they were over there, I moved them back there. That was also a $5 store Dollar Day buy. I think it's like a fishing knife or something. Okay. Verdict on the faucet, super cheap. Super, super cheap. I will be using one of my nicer ones. I'm gonna slam this thing together. I doubt I'll be able to get it fully installed because I'm sure I'm gonna need some different PVC pipes, but are these really just gonna be friction fit? Sure are. Let's see if I can get this whole thing out. I think it lifts off. Oh yeah, sure does. No problems. All right, old sink out. Oh, it's heavy. Plumbing sucks. There you go. All right, guys, that's it. I hope you enjoyed that big fat Goodwill Bins sandwich. I know I did. I know I'm ready to go do it all over again. But before we get out of here, let me talk a little bit about Whatnot. Your boy made a little bit of a mistake and scheduled his first live stream on Whatnot at the exact same time as Big Brother Chase over at Chase the Right Price. So what I'm gonna do is push our stream back, maybe this day next week, maybe Monday, I don't know, but at any rate, use the link below to make sure that you sign up for the app. You'll get $10 free on your first buy, and you'll also be able to enter to win all of our giveaways. We're giving away a pair of Hannah's color block jeans, and I think I'm gonna give away a gaming console, like a full-fledged, all of it gaming console. So download it, follow us, and you'll get the updates there. You can check in on when we're gonna go live there next week. Excited about that. Sorry, Big Brother Chase, I just didn't want you to mow me over. That's gonna be it though for this video. Appreciate you guys. Come back for the next one. Until then, peace out.